Well, ball in the 50 with 13 seconds left. We still had a timeout. Basically, we were trying to get, something if we could get 25 yards. I mean, that's pretty good. Set Thomas up for a 42-yarder. We had comebacks on the outside and by Jarrell and Carey. And then we were just going to try and work the seams with TJ and Chris. And TJ was designed to go back to the opposite, to the hash where the ball was. I saw their safety down over Chris, and I was trying to think, why would they even have him there if they're going to try and prevent anything? And when he stayed there, I saw that they were in their bear front, and I was like, it's got to be cover 3. They have to, because they haven't played cover 8 out of it. So my first intention was to go to Jarrell. I saw their end drop out. That's when I was like, we got the seams, we have to. And then my intention was to go to TJ. Safety was right on him, and Chris was wide open. And it's going to be one of the greatest plays of both of our careers, for this team, maybe for this university. This game's going to have a good contingency of Los Gatos people there. I've gotten calls from all my friends back home saying they're going to go, and I don't know the exact number of people going, but it's probably around 200 or something like that. And, I've been kind of had this one circled on my schedule for a while because it's my only chance to show people what, I've transformed myself into and, what I can do for ASU and, just show people what it's like. Yeah, we're making a lot of progress. We had 464 yards. It's tough to get down there and you get frustrated when you don't score touchdowns in the red zone, but, it's a learning process, that's for sure, and we've gotten closer and closer every time, and, that's what we're trying to ask for. If we're making improvement, that's good, and, eventually we'll get those points back, and, Thomas is dealing with an injury right now, and, field goals we were hoping for weren't there, but I'm sure he's going to be ready to go and try and get some points back. I mean, they're pretty good. They're anchored by Sean on the left tackle, and they're pretty good now once you get those guys meshing together. I've said it before, and, those guys have experience now, and they're ready to go. They've seen everything that they can bring at them, and that experience helps, and, the sacks are definitely limited this year. We only have 10. And they're doing a great job, especially with the run game. Well, they're going to play hard, that's for sure. Coach Harbaugh does a great job of preparing those guys to be physical and, fly around to the ball. Clinton Snyder is always the one guy that jumps out of my mind. He's been there for a while. He's a big, fast player and loves to hit you. So, he'll be one guy that we got to keep our eye on. And, you're going to get the best from Stanford every time you go out. I've known that for years, and especially with Coach Harbaugh now, you're going to get their best every time. They switch it up. They play some 3 down and then some 4 down, but, again, it's just going to come down to making sure you're pointing out protections and making sure you're solid and, just make sure you're seeing coverages easily and doing the little things right. I hope so. I still feel like there's a little bit of a monkey on there, and because I'm sure someone will say, "Oh, it's only one game" or whatnot. But in my mind, monkey's off my back, and I just got to carry it in the next game.